Hey guys, I made a video that um, that was half of me literally like this, and it was disaster. So I had to make another video with the same topic, with the same thing. So will give you advice who will not take you for granted, not take you like you're some number, because you're not. You're a human being. And this is a tip for doctors: act kindly and be nice to people. You're working with people, you're not working with animals. Welcome to another video. These things are happening to everyone, I guess. So prepare your coffee and let's dive into our new topic. Today's topic: doctors. Why do I have ick for doctors? So, as I was previously saying, which you didn't hear, is that I have really huge problems with doctors somehow, and that's something that is happening to me since I was young age, since I had very different problems with my health, and all of this is really all of this have made me feel very uncomfortable when I have to go and visit doctors. So let's start. First of all, I was taking a blood test today and it was good. It was all perfectly done. I did not have too much pain in my arm. Usually I have all day. Today I didn't have. I'm great. This is the arm. I'm doing great, as you can see. But I wanted to talk about doctors and how much that profession is very very respected, and when someone says they're a doctor, you know that they worked hard, their studies, that they had to go to practical classes and do certain things in hospitals and things like that. And also, I'm just moving a bit next to me, and all of that, we know that becoming a doctor is very hard, and that's why we really respect them and all. But I had problems with them because of their way of behaving. When I was younger, I was having bad allergies, and I would go and take allergy tests to check all of that and check my blood, and I was doing that when I was a kid, and those doctors were like laughing at me and joking around, and I really didn't like that. I hated that way of behavior. And even when I grew up, when I had some other difficulties, like for example when I had leg injury, when I couldn't stand, walk, sit down or anything, doctors were like, oh, you will be recovered after 5 days. It took me a whole year. It's not sometimes it's not that simple. Sometimes it's not something to be laughing about and to be like, oh, everything is fine. For doctors, everything is fine is until you are that person, obviously. We had to learn that the harder way. Also, in my country, healthcare is extremely problematic because the lists of waiting are so long, and not just in waiting rooms but also for big surgeries, like for example one of my neighbors have to have knee and hip surgery, and he's waiting for months and months, maybe even more than a year for that. Also, one parent of my friend also had the same problem, and she was on wait list for 2 to 3 years, and that is very insane because those people are in huge pains. They can't walk, and they simply have to get that surgery to be able to move, to do things, and things like that, you know. So I had problem with doctors when, you know, not just with that problem with waiting and all of that, because, you know, that's a larger problem. It's not only up to nurses and doctors, it's up to the whole healthcare system in one country. And, you know, somewhere it goes great, somewhere not so great. We are a country where it's not going that great, and everyone is having problems with papers, with paperwork, with everything when they have to do something, when they have some kind of health problem. And it's not only that not everything is electronic this way and on computers. It's also a part where you have to carry a countless papers with yourself. Sometimes doctors don't even know your diagnosis. They Google it. Like, that's really insane. That's really insane. Like, that's really the bottom line. I had also that kind of experience with my friends. Few of them were in that stage, but also I want to say that not all doctors are like that, and we all know. We know that some doctors are very nice, very kind, very lovely. They listen to you. They give you great advices. They are there for you. They have patience to listen to you and your problems and everything. And I had a problem today when a nurse was telling a doctor that I called them a liar because I was not sure that I got one paper from them. At the end, I got the paper from them, but they were like making up some stuff that I didn't even say, and I had to be in position to defend myself and say, I have never called you a liar. Yes, maybe I made a mistake, maybe I took that paper, maybe I lost it. Yes, that's possible. I said that it is possible, but I was in a position when my health is not great, I'm your patient, and doctor is telling me you have to work on your behavior. Because I was simply asking for her to print one paper again, one paper, nothing else. I didn't ask for anything else. I simply needed to check if I need to, when I go to that hospital, if I have electronic pass or I have to have a paper with me, because I was not sure, because I had to do a few checks. So I forgot. My mind was like, I forgot if I have it electronic way or not, so I simply went there because of that, and they made a huge problem out of it. It was simply one thing for her to press a button, print on computer, and she did that after giving me a lessons how I should behave. When you are a doctor, when you have to have patience for all of your patients, I mean, you are a doctor for a reason. You didn't choose this amazing and humanitarian job, the most like respected, the most humanitarian job in this world, to save lives, to help other people feel better, to help them with their health problems. and you're acting like you are goddess or god, like people don't know anything. Also nurses are like that. Don't get me wrong, it's not just doctors, it's nurses as well. I hate that way of behavior. I really don't like it. I like when people are kind, lovely, professional, formal, when they give you advices what should you do with some things, when they give you some advices that you can do like with in like natural way, not just with medications, but you know, maybe recommend some tea or some kind of handmade cream, or you know what you should eat less or more, or drink less or more, and things like that, you know. Because I think that herbal stuff is very helpful sometimes. Of course, when you need medication, you need the medication. There's no like arguing about that. But people are really acting strange, as you can see, and doctors are very, very disappointing me in every possible way. Every single time I go there. Also, as I want to say again, I also had amazing doctors that were so brilliant with me and so patient and so kind and so lovely, and were listening to me more than I needed, and they were encouraging me that everything will be all right. Also, I remembered one situation, one bad situation, when a doctor was like letting me to her room 5 minutes before her shift is closing, and she said, skip the details, just tell me what I should give you, what kind of paper you need. And I needed to be checked with my knee because I had knee injury at that time. I wanted her to look at my knee and to say if it's going good or if it's recovering or not. And she was like, skip the details, I don't want to listen to you. Tell me what you need. And I was in shock. I was in shock because no one ever, from doctors, ever did something like that. Like, are you a doctor or are you like a administrative worker? You know, that's why I have huge X for doctors, no matter what branch they are. But again, some people are so lovely, and one of my doctors are getting retired, and I was so sad because of that.